Hello, my wonderful friends. Are you ready for another amazing Bible story today? Today we are learning about the prodigal son. This story is about a big mistake, a big change, and an even bigger love. Let's begin. Jesus said there was a father who had two sons. One day the younger son said something very surprising to his father. He said, "Father, give me my share of the money now." That meant he wanted to take his inheritance and leave home early. The father sadly agreed and divided his property between the two sons. Not long after that, the younger son packed all his things and traveled to a faraway country. And guess what he did there? He spent all his money on wild living and foolish choices. Before long, the money was completely gone. Then something even worse happened. A terrible famine came to that land. Now the young man had no money, no food, and no help. He had to work feeding pigs in a field, and he became so hungry that he wished he could eat the food the pigs were eating. Can you imagine that? Then something very important happened. The young man came to his senses. He started thinking and said, "Wait a minute, even the servants in my father's house have plenty of food, and here I am starving." Then he made a very brave decision. He said, "I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son anymore.'" So he got up and began the long journey back home. Now listen carefully to this amazing part. While the son was still far away, his father saw him coming. The father's heart was filled with love and compassion. And do you know what he did? He ran to his son. He hugged him tightly and kissed him. The son started to say, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son." But the father was already calling his servants. "Quick," he said, "bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger, put sandals on his feet." Then he said, "Bring the fattened calf. Let's celebrate." Why? Because the father said, "My son was lost, and now he is found. He was dead, and now he is alive again." But the older brother heard the music and dancing and became very angry. He told his father, "I have always obeyed you. Why didn't I get a celebration like this?" The father gently answered him, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate because your brother was lost, and now he is found." And that is the beautiful story Jesus told. So what does this story teach us? It teaches us that God is like the loving Father. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes people go far away from God. But when they say sorry and come back to Him, God does not push them away. Instead, God runs toward them with love. He forgives us and welcomes us back. So always remember, my friends, no matter what mistake someone makes, God's love is always bigger. Thank you for listening today. I'll see you next Sunday for another exciting Bible story.